Welcome to PeopleSoft Now. I'm Rebekah Jackson. It's time for our annual announcement of the PeopleSoft Innovator Awards. We have so many customers to recognize, great stories to inspire you, and help you decide what to do next. Since we introduced the Feature Innovators program a little over a year ago, we've been thrilled with the response. So many customers are sharing their experiences. So, what features are getting updated? Let's find out. Here we go. We'll start with the category of analytics. We were thrilled to see the first nominations come in for adopting Kibana. Vidant Health was the very first customer recognized. They built and deployed a custom HCM workforce analytics dashboard. Shortly after, Strategic Distribution Inc., with the help of their partner Astute, deployed a Kibana dashboard for purchasing. Now, this is a hot category. I know many of you have Kibana projects underway. We can't wait to see who the next innovator will be. In another first, Jack Henry & Associates implemented personalized analytic notifications, so the system now notifies their end users when certain business conditions occur. They no longer need to log in and manually check the metrics, and it's all done without intervention from IT staff. We have a new innovator in the category of conversational interfaces that we're proud to recognize, Seneca College. Working with their partner Intracy, they used Oracle Digital Assistant to create a custom chatbot for students and advisors. Like we saw with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure adoption a few years ago, the higher ed industry has established a clear early lead in adopting digital assistants. Speaking of Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or OCI for short, we're seeing lots of submissions from customers who have moved their PeopleSoft workloads to the cloud. St. Paul Public Schools worked with their partner PSAdmin.io to re-architect as they migrated to OCI to take advantage of features not available when running on-premise. Strategic Distribution Inc. runs FSCM 9.2 and other non-Oracle workloads in OCI and takes advantage of hosting services from their partner Astute. Sydney Catholic Schools, with the help of their partner Deloitte, moved all PeopleSoft workloads from a third-party cloud vendor, reducing their hosting costs by 20%. After the University of Tasmania moved their HCM instance to OCI with the help of their partner Deloitte, their users have commented that the performance of the applications are significantly faster. The University of Pepperdine adopted not just OCI, they're also using Cloud Manager. And Peralta Community College made the move from Azure running SQL Server to OCI running the Oracle database. In the important category of configuration, Charles Stark Draper Laboratory used drop zones, event mapping, and page and field configurator to reduce their customizations by 75%. That's a significant reduction in overhead. Likewise, McLean Company used those same tools, as well as the new pluggable app engine, to remove invasive customizations. While end users had no idea of the changes, it has now made retrofitting customizations much easier for the development team as they take new updates. Speaking of taking updates, 2 new customers were recognized for adopting PeopleSoft Test Framework, or PTF, for test automation. Weyerhaeuser is using PTF to do regression testing for their Get Current project. Likewise, the University of California, Berkeley, with help from their partner Astute, used PTF to create end-to-end automated scripts for their ERP products and cited benefits including increased coverage, increased accuracy of results, reduced testing cycle time by 50%, and a resource savings of 70%. And I'm thrilled to share that we already have our first innovator recognized for adopting Oracle guided learning with PeopleSoft. Kaiser Permanente has created more than 400 guides across their ERP products, which have now been used thousands of times. Their end users benefit from the same guided help experience in PeopleSoft that they have in their Oracle Cloud HCM solution. Now, for the customers that have adopted new features in the ERP products. Frankenmuth Insurance worked with their partner MyPro Consulting to deploy Fluid eProcurement to replace a legacy procurement system. The state of Kansas deployed the Fluid Supplier Portal along with a custom-built Fluid contract search tile. And Advent Health deployed the Fluid Inventory Cost Balancing Work Center to provide a single location for consolidated real-time information with alerts, filters, and related actions. In HCM, we've had many customers adopting new features. Let's start first with a very timely topic of health and safety. Cape Cod Healthcare deployed the feature to enable employees to self-report injury or illness, reducing paper and allowing the attachment of supporting documentation. RSM used the feature for reporting COVID-19 vaccinations via self-service, including attachments and notification to the benefits and employee relations teams. The University of Massachusetts deployed 2 new features. HR notifications was used to send monthly email updates to large groups of employees, all managed by someone in a functional role. And they used the new pay sheet update feature in Payroll for North America to pay expenses to inactive employees, make one-time payments, perform tax overrides and refunds, and to do refund deductions. During the pandemic, it was used for paying emergency earnings, parking refunds, and other unexpected payments by having the process create off-cycle pay sheets automatically. Now, winning the record for the fastest adoption of a very large new feature is McLean Company, who took the brand new Fluid Job Data enhancement. They have 208 people using it with access to job data to manage across 79 business units. 2 customers deployed the new Fluid timesheet. Mutual of Omaha did it with 0 customizations. The state of Montana likewise used configuration and configurable frameworks to get a timesheet that their users liked and one that's now accessible for mobile devices. Several customers have deployed Fluid Position Management, including Jubilant Life Sciences Limited, who with their partner 1218 Global use the feature with the attachment framework and with approvals, retired customizations, and are able to review the budget before opening a position. When Sava Senior Care implemented the feature, they removed legacy customizations, reduced correction mode activities, and improved the historical accuracy and accountability of position records. And White and Case deployed the feature with the help from their partner version 1 using the dashboard and are making use of the effective sequencing and manage primary incumbents features. And Jack Henry and Associates received their 2nd Feature Innovator Award for adopting the delivered Fluid work centers across payroll, benefits, and time and labor. Finally, we have the customers that adopted Campus Solutions features. First, Loyola University Chicago continues their journey of providing a great user experience with the deployment of delivered Fluid capabilities. And the University of Notre Dame, Australia, working with their partner Deloitte, deployed Fluid activity guides for a wizard-like applicant experience. Please help me congratulate all of our new feature innovators.
To learn more about these customers and their stories, visit the Feature Innovators section of PeopleSoftInfo.com. If you've adopted a newly delivered feature, be sure to submit your nomination today.
Now, I'm pleased to announce and recognize the PeopleSoft Innovators, those customers that have embarked on a modernization journey in 2 or more strategic areas. Their lessons learned and experiences help us continue to improve the applications and demonstrate the best of what's possible for you to achieve. This year's innovators are Birla Institute of Technology and Science, commonly referred to as BITS Pilani, who worked with their consultants, Sierra Cedar, to migrate their PeopleSoft environments from a private data center to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, resulting in considerable savings and enabling them to start using PeopleSoft Cloud Manager. In conjunction with this move, BITS Pilani embarked on a decustomization effort as well. More than 200 customizations were retired in favor of delivered functionality, replaced with configurations using Page and Field Configurator, or isolated using event mapping. And BITS Pilani modernized the user experience with the rollout of delivered Fluid self-service capabilities for employees and managers, along with converting a number of their custom components to Fluid. BJC Healthcare used delivered PeopleSoft Analytics to provide end users with statistical information for daily operations. They optimized navigation, provided an end user experience that was enhanced and increased productivity, all without needing to involve technical resources. In addition, they deployed the fluid user interface by taking advantage of the home pages and navigation collections across Fluid and Classic pages to present a unified experience. And they were able to reduce their customizations without losing functionality. Cape Cod Healthcare used their recent upgrade of PeopleSoft HCM and ERP to modernize their user experience, deploying Fluid for employees and manager self-service, as well as their administrators with capabilities like the payroll and benefits work centers. They also deployed Fluid approvals. In the area of analytics, they used a number of delivered capabilities, including pivot grids, simplified analytics, dashboards, and product-specific analytics, like the vendor scorecard. And earlier this year, they used selective adoption to implement the new health and safety self-service feature to allow employees to self-report incidents, eliminate paper forms, and streamline the overall reporting process. Charter Communications was recognized in a special new category we added to the program for customers that used PeopleSoft to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. In this case, Charter Communications took advantage of PeopleSoft configuration, user experience, reporting, and notification capabilities to track COVID-19 incidents and notify key personnel in their organization. As one of FEMA's community lifeline sectors, charter services are essential to the communities they serve, especially during public health emergencies. To support their employees and ensure sustained operations, they launched Know Before You Go, a daily health check tool that provided symptom and quarantine screening prior to work. The custom tool was built and configured using Fluid, navigation collections, notifications, along with reporting for HR business partners and executives. Florida State University used automation to leverage deployment packages, or DPKs, to manage their highly customized PeopleSoft environments. The PeopleSoft DPK functionality has fully automated the installation process and vastly reduced the infrastructure setup time, with no human intervention after providing the configuration information and issuing the command to initiate deployment. In addition, FSU is making widespread use of delivered configuration tools across their PeopleSoft fleet, which includes Campus Solutions, HCM, and ERP. They're using the branding framework, drop zones, event mapping, page and field configurator, and other configuration components, regularly reviewing their customizations and moving them to configuration as they take new updates with PeopleSoft Update Manager. Kaiser Permanente has an extremely large PeopleSoft implementation, supporting more than 250,000 end users on PeopleSoft financials and supply chain products. They were recognized for their massive rollout of Fluid and Classic Plus to their users. Kaiser also makes use of PeopleSoft's delivered configuration tools, including PeopleSoft Forms, which they tap to help manage internal administrative costs during the COVID-19 pandemic. And they have a mature selective adoption process, which they've used and refined over the last 5 years. It includes getting current once a year, automation of 70 to 80% of their systems integration testing with PeopleSoft Test Framework, and selectively adopting newly delivered capabilities. At the moment, that includes a Fluid e-procurement project and a pilot chatbot project that are underway as we speak. McMaster University is recognized for moving their PeopleSoft instances to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure and making use of PeopleSoft Cloud Manager. They've leveraged the move to OCI to power a unique cloud-driven selective adoption strategy. First, they download the latest update images from the cloud marketplace as soon as they're released. They use those images to explore new features and functionality. As they do so, they look for opportunities to decommission customizations and replace them with delivered features. They use the images deployed in the cloud to conduct prototypes and demos and spin up temporary non-production environments whenever they're needed, for example, to conduct training. St. Petersburg College, Florida, in conjunction with their partner Sierra Cedar, have migrated their complete PeopleSoft fleet, including Campus Solutions, HCM, Finance, and Interaction Hub, to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. More than just a lift and shift, the college took the opportunity to move all web and app servers to Linux VMs and enhance their disaster recovery and business strategy. They have found OCI to allow improved efficiencies in infrastructure, management, environment provisioning, and maintenance. Earlier this year, they deployed the Fluid User Interface and adopted a consolidated cross-pillar push notification approach that replaced classic work lists. In conjunction with their partner, SpearMC, they delivered an HCM transformation project implementing personnel actions using guided self-service, approvals, notifications, and new Fluid delegations. They also took advantage of drop zones and page and field configurator to tailor the solution without customization. They were ultimately able to replace a standalone system and consolidate these processes within PeopleSoft HR. Please help me congratulate each of these PeopleSoft innovators. This year's class of innovators represents a tremendous amount of work. These teams delivered significant results for their respective organizations and end users. I trust they also serve as inspiration for what you might choose to tackle next. Please watch for our brand new Innovator interview series coming soon, where we'll talk with our innovators in more depth about what they've done.
To learn more about the PeopleSoft Innovators, see their screenshots, and read their full stories, visit the Innovator Stories section of PeopleSoftInfo.com. The Innovators Program is open all year long. If you've recently adopted a new feature or embarked on a modernization journey with PeopleSoft, submit a nomination and share your story with the community. We're waiting to hear from you.
It's time to keep you in the know with PeopleSoft. Let's start with our recent product deliverables. In July, Oracle released HCM Image 39 and FSCM Image 40. In August, we released Campus Solutions Image 22. In terms of new educational assets, we delivered image highlights videos for HCM Image 39 and FSCM Image 40, and we've released several video feature overviews, including an update on PeopleSoft Expenses, the newly extended Application Services Framework, and Kibana Analytics for benefits utilization. And there's a brand new suite of videos on our YouTube channel. The Reconnect Envision 2021 playlist now contains videos of the product demonstrations that Paco, Amira, and Robin did in their sessions at the event. You can see Kibana dashboards, Picasso, our new digital assistant, and much more. The PeopleSoft team posts new blog content so you can stay up to date. The App Strategy blog has posts like how you can use Picasso to quickly find purchase requisitions, or how to text external candidates in the recruiting process, information on the new Oracle Guided Learning with PeopleSoft, and dozens more. The Technology blog has important announcements, like PeopleTools 859 is now available for download, and updates on new features available with Elasticsearch, using the new Policy Manager in PeopleSoft Cloud Manager, customer survey results on their use of PeopleTools, and more. And there's even more going on that you should know about. Robin Valaitem has 2 new PeopleSoft Chat podcast episodes, one on how the U.S. Army is using PeopleSoft to create profiles for 1.3 million soldiers, and another on what you need to know about the Oracle HCM Cloud. You can find PeopleSoft Chat anywhere you get your podcasts or on our YouTube channel. Of course, PeopleSoft Reconnect Dive Deep is coming from October 4th through the 7th. The event is virtual and it's global. That means PeopleSoft customers anywhere in the world can attend and connect directly with the product strategy team, the product development team, and the broader community. Our full staff will be providing deep dive sessions on PeopleSoft features, customer use cases, and best practices. The Reconnect conferences are the biggest events of the year for PeopleSoft. Go to questoraclecommunity.org to learn more. And finally, you can find all things PeopleSoft on our portal at PeopleSoftInfo.com. Now you're in the know. Stay safe.
Good, Sparky.